was wondering, if you could keep on because the force it's got a lot of power and it makes me feel like it makes me feel like
welcome. I'm Mayor William Harris. Welcome to Fuquay Arena. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're so happy to have you here tonight. We are excited about tonight because you will get an opportunity to see those of us who are policymakers, who have decisions to make and agendas to attend to. You will be able to see us in a different light. We here in Fuquay Arena, we love to have people to come to our community because one of the things that we strongly believe that we believe in connecting. We believe in connecting with each other. And I'm especially excited because this is my hometown. I was born and raised here in Fuquay Arena. You know, I tell people I was born in Varina and raised in Fuquay, so the two towns came together. So I'd like to welcome each of you all here tonight. You are in for a very exciting night. I'm so excited about the creativity and those who have taken time out to come and to participate in this great program. So I welcome you tonight, and sit back and relax, and let's have some fun tonight. Welcome, welcome.
Okay. While they are breaking everything down, I just really quickly wanted to have an opportunity to speak with you all. First of all, can we get another round of applause for them as they're going on stage? They have done a fantastic job. I'm so grateful to the Broughton High School Band for allowing me to play with them, and to their director, Marjorie Harrison, for allowing me to take up some of their valuable instructional time to learn this tune and to allow me to play. I'm not your MC for the night. I'm Mike Sheetzel. I'm a state legislator. But if you would indulge me for just a quick story before we bring our MC out here. As we say in the legislature, a point of personal privilege. I represent Northern Wake County in the North Carolina General Assembly. But, you know, obviously I had a previous career as a musician. This is my professional horn. Had it for many, many years. But I did not have it a couple days ago when we were here in this room and doing our dress rehearsal the other day. Instead, I had this horn over here. Because that one was in the shop. And this one's very special to me. This is my first trumpet, my King student model trumpet. And if you were to look at it, there's scratches, there's worn out lacquer, there's old dents, and I even broke the pinky ring off of it at one point. So I couldn't hold it during the rehearsal. It was very difficult for me. But you know, if you looked at it, you'd say, well, that's a cheap student model trumpet. But to me, this is one of the most important gifts I've ever received in my entire life. About 30 years ago, I was getting ready to go into middle school, and I wanted nothing more than to join the middle school band. And I wanted to play trumpet, just like my dad had in junior high. The problem was my dad was a single father, and we could barely afford to pay the rent. We were eating expired food that he brought home from his second job, stocking the shelves at a grocery store. He couldn't afford to buy or even rent a trumpet for me. But a friend at church said, you know, Mike, my dad's also named Mike, he says, I've got a trumpet sitting in my attic at home. Michael can have it as long as he'll play it. Now, in my family, graduating high school was not really an expectation. I have 5 older half-siblings, and most of them did not graduate high school. And for a while, I was probably on the same path. But the reason I kept coming back and I kept showing up was because that was the only place that I could play this thing. It was the only place that I could go and play music. And I also had a great band director, Mr. David Niebrig, who invested in me, who gave me opportunities not only to shine in performances, but also to lead, to write, to teach, and to grow as a person in a way that you can't get in math or science or language arts. And so I did graduate high school by the grace of God. And I got a music scholarship to UNCG, where I got a music performance degree. I've toured the world. I've played with some of the finest musicians in the world. I've stood on stage with the New York Philharmonic and performed in front of huge crowds. And none of that would have been possible without that gift. That's what you are supporting tonight. You're supporting that gift. So I want you to know, I'm not here tonight because I'm a former professional musician, a washed-up trumpet player. I'm not here tonight because I'm a politician who supports the arts in the abstract. I'm here because the arts gave hope to a wayward kid who thought he had no future. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you all for being here. Thank you for what you do. Thank you for your contribution. Don't give until it hurts. Give until it feels good, because you're giving to an important cause. Thank you all so much, and enjoy the rest of the performance.
Good evening, everyone. Let's give it up one more time for Mayor Harris, Representative Chazelle, and the Broughton High School Jazz Ensemble. That's how you start a show. I'm Hazel Edmond, and I'm a proud United Arts Board member, and I'm so excited to welcome you here tonight to Wake on Stage, our celebration of creativity, talent, and the arts. You're going to see an amazing lineup of performances tonight from singers, dancers, actors, and musicians, but all who you know from their day jobs as government leaders, media personalities, and local businesses. They're here to share their passion and their artistry to demonstrate that the arts touch every corner of every industry, just like you heard from Representative Chazelle. Thank you all for being here tonight. I'd like to acknowledge some of our sponsors with a personal thank you to First Citizen Bank, Aspire Homes, ProTech Consulting Group, Duke Energy, York Properties, Apex Recruitment Group, First Bank, Morningstar Law Group, Wyrick Robbins, and Town Bank. I also want to recognize Lisa Hammond, Donna and Peter Heffring, Brandy McCarn Guru, and Jen and Chris McEwen. Let's give all of our sponsors a great big round of applause. Now, a few house notes. We're in a theater, so you know what that means. So you already know what my first rule is going to be. We can all say it together on 3. 1, 2, 3. Silence your phones. Thank you. However, I'm going to allow you to use your phone a lot tonight. Photography and video will be allowed. Please be mindful to those around you, and please, no flashes. And most importantly, it's Friday night. You've been in an open bar. Let's have fun and support all of our performers tonight. So we're going to keep this party going. Up next, we have a family of talented musicians, the Dawson Family Fun Time Band. Well, there it is. It's in the name. Steeped in the rich bluegrass traditions of North Carolina string band music, you may know the next classic tune, Angeline the Baker. Please give a warm welcome to the Dawson Family.
She sleeps with feet in the kitchen and her head out in the hall.
Thank you very much, and thank you for supporting the arts. Both of our daughters are in Wake County Schools and have had the benefit of the Arts in Schools program. So thank you for being here tonight, for donating and being generous with programs like these. It's what allows the arts to live and thrive in our community. So thank you so much.
Let's give it up one more time for the Dawson family. Now, I told you I was going to let you use your phones. So now would be a great time to get those fancy phones out and see if you got outbid. Go ahead. You can check now. Yes. And there's free Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi is a dash more. So we've got free Wi-Fi. Go ahead and check your phones, check your bids. While you're doing that, though, I'm going to introduce our next performer. I know you can do two things at one time. And she has really made tonight a family affair. You will know Valanda Calloway from your television, as she has been a local TV host, MC, and moderator for many years here in Raleigh. We're also being treated to the talents of her husband, Randall, here on the DJ table, DJ 360. Let's give it up. And her daughter, Lylan, is joining her to perform to Canned Heat by Jamiroquai. Let's give it up for Valanda and Lylan.
This is so much better. If you're having a really great time, let me hear you say, oh yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, I am now a proud Carolinian, but I was born and raised in a little place called St. Petersburg, Florida. Now, in St. Petersburg, Florida, we have a little saying, and I would love it if you all look over here, don't look over there. Look over here, don't look over there, look over here, look over here. Am I in my light? Okay. Jen, this is harder than you said it was going to be. So in St. Petersburg, Florida, we have a little saying, and I would love it if you all would repeat it with me. It's going to come back. It's going to come back time and time again. You're going to get really good at it, okay? Everybody say, let me hold some. You got to say it with attitude. Let me hold some. Okay, so you got that in your back pocket. You'll know when it's time to use it. Listen, tonight, you all are experiencing some of the finest talent that we have in Wake County, and it is coming to you from some pretty unexpected places. Who knew that, like, the mayor could play the trumpet like that, and state legislators? You've got high school kids up here making that kind of music. You have TV personalities up here, like she's tipping for her. I'm like, oh, okay, I gotta go get some lessons. I need a refresher, I need a touch up. It's coming from unexpected places, but guess what? There's so much more. If you are an elected official in the House tonight and you are not performing on stage, God, it had to be my husband. Okay, so I know that there is talent out there. So when the call goes out, when you get the email in the future, do not be surprised. Don't play shy. Don't play coy, okay? Just go ahead, answer the call, and know that if you got a trumpet at home, dust it off, saxophone, a drum kit, whatever it is, start warming up, get into vocal lessons, do whatever you got to do, because the call is coming. Yes? Okay. What was that phrase I told you to hold on to? Okay, good. We're on good track. Listen, I want to thank everybody so much for being here this evening. I do not take it lightly that you came all the way out to Fuquay Arena to hang out with us tonight. I know for some of us that's a hike. For others of us, you're glad to see us because you're like, we're always hawking down to Raleigh. It's about high time y'all came out this way, right? Okay, so friends, I want to thank you all for being here. And up on the wall, you will see that there is a QR code, yes? Now, tonight is very much about having fun, but it is also about ensuring that our local arts are supported in the ways that we need them to be. It takes so many hands and so many contributions to sustain the impact of our community that is Wake County's United Arts. Okay? Listen, we know that all of you in the room are here tonight because you believe in what we believe in, that the arts are important to you. So, again, take out your phone, look up there to the QR code, aim your phone in the direction of the QR code, open your phone app. There's a little yellow box that pops up. Click that. Okay, everybody got it open? Yes. Now, what's that phrase I told you? Nah, y'all lost the attitude in that one. Y'all said it kind of weak when your phones were open and the app is running on your background. Let me hold some. Because when you let me hold something, we'll be able to continue to fund the programming that generates art like this throughout the county. When you let me hold something, we're going to be able to continue to support the arts and artists throughout our county. So I know that there's one or two friends in here who can let me hold something big, right? There's one or two friends in the room who can let me hold like $1,000. Can you let me, so who can let me hold $1,000? Let me hold something. Where are you? There's one or two of you in here. Wave your hand at me when the spirit moves, okay? Now, listen, I know there's a couple more friends who can let me hold something a little lighter. You can let me hold something a little, you got like 500 that you can let me hold to ensure that arts are going out into our public schools. So if you can let me hold like $500, let me see it. Let me hold some. Okay, there it is. We got, it's on the QR code. Go ahead, drop in there. There's like a couple of friends in here who can let me hold like $250. If you can let me hold like $250, where are you? Let me hold some. I got them. They're in the room. We're here. I probably have a bunch of friends in the room. There's plenty of you. You dropped $100 in Target when you wasn't supposed to be. You sneezed and spent $50 in Starbucks. Right? So if you can let me hold like $50, $100 somewhere in there, let me hear you say, let me hold some. Listen, if you all go to that QR code and everybody who's hollering, let me hold something, will actually let me hold something, we can reach our goal tonight of $12K. I have a goal tonight, $12K. is going to ensure that we can match the programming that we produce this year for artists in schools, for training, for support of artists, for grants going out to individual municipalities. It's going to ensure that we can match or better what we did this year, right? One more. If you got like $25, if you got like $25, let me hear you say, let me hold some. Okay, now you told me, you promised me. You promised me you was gonna let me hold some, right? Okay, so go ahead, activate, use that QR code, and I wanna spend my last second, my last little moment here, because it looks like we're ready. Can I stop stalling?
Oh, I was just trying to get out of the way of the QR code.
Oh, well, in that case, I want to thank you all so much again. It is my joy and my privilege to do the work that I do as the board chair for the United Arts Committee, the United Arts Council. And if you are a board member, a committee chair, if you are on the executive board, where are you? Just wave your hand. I know it's dark out there, but just, we're in the house. Stand up so everybody can see you. This is the group of people that I serve alongside. They are absolutely amazing. They have worked tremendously hard. Our executive director, Jim McEwen, is in the house, y'all. We are so grateful for her leadership and for the hard work of the staff. And with that, we are going to go on with the show. You ready?
Sounds good.
Okay, he's
That's
ready.
a hot mic.
All right.
All right, we ready to go? I usually have a producer in my ear telling me to be quiet, so. How you guys doing? All right. My name's Chris Michaels. I'm a meteorologist. I double in dad jokes. So what do you call it when a cat plays the drums? A percussionist. I will not be here all night. I got to wake up at 2 in the morning. So real quick, before we get into the performance aspect of this, to echo what was said before, the arts mean a ton to me. Some of these drums are my dad's, and it's crazy to me that I'm 34 years old and my mom and dad still come to these things, so shout out to mom and dad. Yeah, without these things, I don't know where I'd be. They're my medicine, they're my babies, and I smack them. So that's how you treat the things you love? Nope. So what we're gonna do is kind of a game show style here, where I play a few iconic drum intros or drum parts. I'm gonna give you some hints. There are 2 volunteers in the audience who have drumsticks signed by me that might be worth a penny one day, which is a big deal because they're not making pennies anymore. So, all right. The first hint is that this is an iconic rock intro, and the band either has or had a ride at Disney World. Got it? If you can guess the song without me playing, you get all the drumsticks. All right, who's getting it? Very nice. All right, the next one is by a pop star, and I made this adjustment very last minute because the song title is something that we recommend you have out the door when you're watching the morning weather, although you haven't needed it in weeks because we can't buy a raindrop. There we go. Very nice. All right, so now we're going to switch it up a little bit. I look like a nerd, but I'm a metalhead, okay? I love me some heavy metal. This is by a metal legend of a band, and the song title has a number in it. Cool? Cool. There you go, Metallica 1. Very good. I am seriously impressed with like how quickly you guys are getting this. So we only have one more drumstick left to give out, and I was debating between two different artists, but I think this one is going to be a hit. Now, in order to do this, I'm going to have to play the bass guitar part on my feet, and this song is by the King of Pop. All right? Who got it? Smooth Criminal. There we go. So there's your 4. Very nice. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. Put it up to a vote. Drum solo, yes or no? I like you guys.
Oh, yeah. That was hot, Chris Michaels. Let's give it up one more time for Chris. Thank you. We also want to thank WRAL and Capital Broadcasting for their support of tonight's event. Be sure to watch the evening news on WRAL when you get home. I'm going to get you out of here in a little bit. But before I do, now is another great time to pull out those phones. Scan the QR code. I think Shonda said, let me hold something. All right. We are getting ready, and I'm going to ask for you to give a warm welcome to Dr. Robert P. Taylor, our superintendent of Wake County Public School System. I'm going to come over there to you. We're going to wait.
All right.
We'll wait a second.
How are you doing?
How are you tonight?
I'm doing great. There's a lot of talent on the stage, and I've got to follow all of
There
this. This is amazing.
Well, we're going to move over here.
Oh, boy.
Let's get you front and center. Welcome, Dr. Taylor.
So glad to be here.
Oh, well, you're all wondering what's happening. A fireside chat with Dr. Taylor. Let's give him a big round of applause.
I was going to have to sing there for a minute.
Oh, no. Thank you so much for being here with us tonight. Would you share with us, Dr. Taylor, why you believe that high-quality arts education courses and programs are so valuable to all Wake County Public School System to have access to, and what steps are you taking to ensure this happens?
So I think Representative Sheets said it best, that this is something that can't be measured by grades, and his story, I think, was a great testament to that. And so we recognize that for students, it builds confidence, it teaches collaboration, encourages problem solving, and so kids have an opportunity to really discover who they are and find their voices. And so in Wake County, one of the things we're trying to do is to make sure there's equitable access to all of our arts programs, whether it's music, dance, the theater arts, it really doesn't matter. And specifically, we do that with the help of our county commissioners to provide funding to buy art supplies or anything for an arts program. We definitely want to make sure that teachers have professional development. And I think the most important thing is that we expand those art programs so that every kid has an opportunity to be able to participate and find themselves. Yes.
Thank you. Yes. Have you ever had a teacher or a coach who believed in you, giving you a moment to shine that you didn't even know you had?
Absolutely, and it was Anita Boyd. She was my 11th grade English teacher, and she also was my 10th grade speech teacher, and we had to perform this monologue in class. And so when I did the monologue, she figured out, wow, Rob can actually act and speak and do all of those things. And so because of that, she encouraged me to be a part of our theater arts program. And to me, that's just an example of how teachers can really change the trajectory of a student and give them that encouragement that they need. So that was a great teacher, and we know that's the power of teachers. Absolutely.
Can you remember a time on stage when something just clicked, when suddenly you felt like you were really seen?
Absolutely. It was a performance of a high school play called Barefoot in the Park by Neil Simon. How many of you guys are familiar with Barefoot in the Park? Okay. Well, I was a telephone man, and in that play, you know, the lights, you know, the encouragement from the audience, everything just clicked. And I said, wow, here I am performing on this stage. And so that, to me, is what the arts will do for a kid. It gives them an opportunity to really discover who they are and what their voice is. And I think the great thing about it is that a parent had seen the play professionally done, and she said he performed The Telephone Man the best I've ever seen it. Wow. Think about what that does.
That's really awesome.
Yes.
Now, I heard it through the grapevine that you got to perform in high school on stage with a now famous actor. Is that true?
Who was that?
Well, you tell me.
So, yes, in high school, I performed with a young lady named Missy Parker. Anybody know Missy Parker? Parker Posey, that's who she is. She is. And so in high school, she was one of those students just like I was performing, but you could see that magic in her eyes. And now she's went on to be this great artist, great performer. White Lotus, I think, is the most recent one. She's been in Dazed and Confused, You've Gotten Mail. And so for me, it was about an opportunity to see someone perform, and now they've gone on to be this great actor and to be able to share the stage with her. She's a great actor, and I'm the superintendent of Wake County Public Schools.
Well, you've got a mic.
No. Good.
You've got a stage. I think he should share some of that monologue from high school. What do y'all think?
All right. I'll do it.
All right. You take the stage.
So, Macbeth, and he's just been told that the queen is dead. Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow creeps in this petty pace from day to day. To the last syllable of recorded time, and all our yesterdays of lighted fools, the way to dusty death. Out, brief candle, life's but a walking shadow. A poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. Thank you. No fruit, please.
Thank you, Dr. Taylor. See, you can be a superintendent of Wake County Public School System and an actor. That's what tonight is all about, y'all. Well, we're about halfway through the show. Are you having a good time? And you know what? Now is also a good time to get out those phones and scan that QR code. There it is. But now joining me on stage is Ashad Howard. Let's give it up for Ashad.
How you doing, Doctor?
You know, one of the best things about tonight is seeing such a wide range of talent in one place. I mean, I think we can all agree on that. And it just shows how the power of arts just brings us all together. And I bet just about everyone in here has had a child or a grandchild or a niece or a nephew that has been impacted by the arts in Wake County Public Schools. So Ashad is one of our Artists in Schools artists, AKA Eternal, the MC. Ashad performs with a very popular Artists in Schools performance group called The Beast. They are amazing. That brings a fusion of jazz and hip-hop to the schools. Ashad, can you share with us what makes being a teaching artist in Artists in Schools program so powerful to you?
Well, to me, and thank you for the opportunity, but to me, it's like a breath of fresh air. It's like every time I walk into one of these schools and I have the honor of showing my artistic skill and bringing the band together and having the children join in, whether we're rapping or we're singing or we're dancing, just the unity and the creation that's infused when we do our thing in there, it just brings life to me. And then to see the gleam in their eye, when they might just spark an interest, or they might see how relatable it is from what they do to what we do, it's just everything for me.
Well, I've got to see The Beast. Yes, let's give him an applause. I've got to see you perform a couple of times, and I'm telling you what, there's nothing like third and fourth graders being entertained and being engaged all at the same time. Well, just like I told Dr. Taylor, you've got a mic and you've got a stage, you know. You want to demonstrate some of what you show the kids?
Well, on one condition.
Okay.
Is that okay with y'all? May I demonstrate? All right, great. So what I like to do is I like to take a deep breath because we get into a storytelling portion of our performance. So I take a deep breath, and you're welcome to do it with me if you want. I like to inhale, and I like to exhale. And here we go. Arts in schools must make its rightful place because this is the medium life often imitates, whether through song or dance or performing in the play. You can learn so many things in fun and interactive ways. You can learn about Brazilian heritage through samba dancing. You can learn about how the poetry is infused when I'm rapping. You can feel the creation and improvisation through jazz. Then watch the children carry on tradition like the Broughton High Jazz Ensemble. Let's make some, clap it up for that. Let's make supporting arts normative. The lessons are transformative. And the programs created through the arts only enhances our kids to be the best versions of themselves in any job or discipline, or maybe become a famous artist to earn an abundant living. That's why I'm so proud to bring this to support this call to action, like my fellow arts practitioners when they teach with so much passion. And the feeling is reciprocated through the children that participate, and it awakens a dormant mind every time that they hit the stage. Thank y'all.
I'm finding my light. Let's give it up one more time for Ashad. We're going to keep this energy going, and we're going to welcome Raleigh City Councilwoman Christina Jones performing her original poem, The Weight We Carry Together. Welcome, Christina.
I am honored to be here tonight and to share a piece of me with you this evening. It goes over what governance means to me, having been from the theater world, and how do I mix all of that together. I started when I was 10 years old, and here we are 30 some odd years later, and still loving every moment of it and finding out those points where I can connect it to the community. And so I wrote this poem to try and shed some light as to what happens in my mind as we are governing. So I hope you enjoy it. This city has a pulse. You can feel it in the tightness of a public meeting, in the pause before someone steps to the microphone, in the way a room inhales when change is mentioned. People are tired of feeling unheard, tired of feeling rushed. And beneath the arguments, beneath the charts and plans and votes, there is something softer. Fear of being left behind. Fear of losing what was once familiar. Fear that no one is holding the wheel. Governing a city is standing in the middle of those fears and refusing to pick one as the only truth. It is learning that anger is often grief in disguise, that resistance is often love protecting something it cannot replace. When voices rise, what they are really asking is, do I matter here? Will you see me before you decide? The work is not to silence disagreement. The work is to hold it, to let it breathe without letting it burn the house down. Meaning is the harder task, because governing is not just roads and rules. It is belonging. It is reminding the longtime neighbor that memory still has a seat. It's telling the newcomer that hope has one too. Understanding does not erase conflict. It transforms it. It turns a clenched fist into an open hand. It turns a crowd into a community. And maybe that is the truest form of governance. Not control, not victory, but courage. The courage to sit in the middle of complexity, to listen longer than is comfortable, to choose connection when division would be easier. This city is not built by certainty. It's built by people willing to stay at the table long enough to recognize each other. Thank you. Thank you.
I heard somebody say, "That's my mama." Yes. Thank you so much, Christina. Now, I want to take another moment to thank everyone who made tonight possible. A huge shout out to First Citizen Bank, Aspire Homes, ProTech Consulting Group, Duke Energy, York Properties, Apex Recruitment Group, First Bank, Morningstar Law Group, Wyrick Robbins, Town Bank, WUNC, Trophy Brewing, Tito's, A&A Booths, Westgate Wines, Lucetta Grace, 360 Elite Entertainment, Expressions of Love Florist, Over the Moon Bakery, and the Carolina Popcorn Shop. I also want to thank Lisa Hammond, Donna and Peter Heffering, Brandy McCarn Guru, and Jen and Chris McEwen. Let's give all of our sponsors another big round of applause. I'm going to ask Lyman Collins to join me on stage. Let's give it up for Lyman. Hi, Lyman.
Hi, Hazel.
Lyman is another proud United Arts board member. Lyman, you've spent a really good portion of your career building the art scene in Cary through the municipality. A huge component to United Arts' impact in the community is our partnership with Wake County and serving as the county's designated arts agency to provide support to the schools and local nonprofits art sector. Lyman, can you share with us a little insight on the power of collaboration between the public and private sector to sustain our creative community?
Well, Hazel, you said the magic word, collaboration. Collaboration is really what brings the arts together. Artists and audiences come together to collaborate. Artists and other art forms collaborate. And all those sponsors that collaborated to help bring this evening together. So let's hear it again for our sponsors. Collaboration is what happens when artists and arts organizations go into the community and spend money. It takes money for them to buy marketing materials, for them to buy printing materials, for them to buy advertising. All that is part of collaboration, and all of that is what builds the arts into really an economic engine for North Carolina and for the whole country. The arts in North Carolina this past year generated $2.3 billion in economic activity. So when people say the arts don't pay for themselves, remember, the arts pay for a lot of things, and the arts pay for a lot of people to do a lot of good work. So I'm happy to be a part of the United Arts Council Board. I'm happy to be a part of this event. I want to thank you all for coming, and thank these artists who also collaborated to make this happen. So let's just have a great time, and let's give to the arts for Wake County and for all of us. So, because it is what makes us human. Thank you.
Thank you, Lyman. Well, right now, we're about to show their support, and we're bringing out to stage 4 of our county commissioners and our county manager to perform alongside internationally acclaimed jazz artist Shauna Tucker. Let's give it up for Lean On Me.
Let's go through Crave Arena! You are now, for the first time and probably the last time, going to be memorized by the sounds of the Wake County Commissioners and the County Manager. Let's get it on!
Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrows, but if we I'm gonna need somebody to lean on.
Please swallow your pride. If I have things you need to borrow, for no one can feel those of your needs that you won't let show.
Lean on me
when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend.
I'll be your friend.
I'll help you carry on.
Lean on me.
Or say it won't be long. Sing, girl. Till I'm gonna need
somebody to lean on.
Call on me, brother, if you need a friend.
We all need somebody to lean on.
I just might have a problem that you understand.
We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me
when you're not strong.
Oh, come on now.
And I'll be your friend.
I'm your friend.
I'll help you carry on.
Lean on me.
For it won't be long that I'm gonna need
somebody to lean on. That you can carry on. Right up the road, I'll share your load. If you just call me, lean on me. When you're not strong, I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. Lean on me.
more. I said it won't be long till I'm gonna need
Somebody to lean on.
Come on now.
Just scan me.
Get your phones out now and look
Time
at
to get
that
the phones
QR
out. Get those
code.
phones out.
You better give us
Brother Corey,
all your
get your phone
support
out, brother
now.
Henry. Brother
It's
Bobby
time.
Henry.
It's almost
It's
the
time.
end of the night.
time.
If you haven't given, you should give now. You take Apple Pay and Google Pay. Scan me.
That is not the council meeting that I was ever at. Oh my goodness, let's give it up one more time for our leaders. Okay, we have reached our final performance of the evening. So that means this is your last chance to pull out your phones and scan that QR code. The bidding has closed, the auction has closed, but you can still give and support our arts. And to help the United Arts sustain the level of arts education that we have provided to schools across the county for over 46 years. We appreciate all of your support and enthusiasm tonight. And so, our final treat for you tonight, Siegfried the Great has traveled the globe from Prague to Budapest, Ethiopia, and Bukovina. Here to entertain you tonight, please welcome Siegfried the Great.
You drive us wild, we'll drive you crazy. You say you want
traveled the globe looking for the most amazing magic trick on earth, only to find that here in Fuque, Verona. Now, as you know, a magic trick of this magnitude cannot be done alone. So, I have brought to this stage, traveling from the circuses of Europe and the country of Azerbaijan, the acrobat extraordinaire. Please welcome to our stage, Shawnee the Magnificent. Ladies and gentlemen, what you see is a silver cylinder with absolutely nothing in it. Would you agree? Yes. Now, we all know what happens when you take the element of carbon, such as in this black carbon piece of paper, and you add fire and pressure, and ultimately what you get when you put carbon and fire and pressure together. Ladies and gentlemen, you get diamonds. But I think you would agree with me, yes, Siegfried the Great. Whereas that wasn't an amazing trick, clearly not the greatest trick in the world. To do that trick, we'll need the lights on, because I must find a volunteer in the audience. But this has to be someone special. It has to be someone with extrasensory perception. It has to be someone who knows your numbers. You must know all the numbers between 1 and 30 and count the entire way. Who would like to be my volunteer? Whoa! What is your name, sweet dear?
I'm Giselle.
Giselle! Should we have Giselle join us, everybody? Giselle, please join me on stage. Giselle, we must have a test before we let you go as a full volunteer. All right, there's a number 6. You must tell us, what is the number after 6?
7.
There we go! 13.
14.
Oh, she's amazing! And the last one, 24.
Oh gosh, that's really hard. 25.
Oh! You pass.
Yay! My EOCs.
All right. And your name is?
Giselle.
Giselle. I love that name. Giselle, come over here. I need for you to think of a number between 1 and 30. Do not tell me what it is, but only keep it in your own brain. Do you have that number?
I have the number.
All right. Here's what I'd like for you to do. Here is a quarter. I would like for you to take the quarter and to take this Sharpie and to write that number on that coin, and then write it on the other side, and then to customize the coin so you'll be able to recognize it later if it happens to show up. Do not let anyone see or know that number, and let us know when you're done.
It's the age I would like to be again.
There we are. There we are. Are you good?
I am good.
Once you complete, then close the pin and hand it to me. Be careful or it will smear. Now, did you come with someone, Chanel?
No.
No. All right. This young man right over here, I think he's the chair of the Wake County Board, School Board. Show him your number. Show him your coin, so he will be able to recognize it later. Now, I would like for you to hand me that coin.
Don't look.
I will not look. I am closing it up and I'm putting it in my pocket. So now, it is hidden away in the pocket, and I'm going to ask Shawnee the Magnificent to join us out here, and you will see a series of numbers on that card. Hold the card. Is your number on that card?
No.
No. Hand it to Shawnee. Is your number on that card?
No.
No. Hand it to Shawnee. Is your number on that card? No. Is your number on that card?
Yes.
No. Here we are.
Okay.
Is your number on that card?
Yes.
No. All right. Very good. Now, we're going to put those up as I begin to try and to reveal the number that you have given us this evening. Now, to do that, I must have total darkness.
Ooh.
So total darkness, I must have a blindfold. And to have a blindfold, I must have a blindfold. Shawnee, oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I so much appreciate it. So, I am going to now take the blindfold, and we are going to put this on. So I cannot see. Now, put this on. So, I cannot see. I cannot see. There. Now, okay. Now, with this concentration, I will reveal your number. Now, for this number, I'm going to give you back your coin. The coin. Did I give you the coin?
No.
I did not give you the coin. I do not have the coin. The coin has disappeared.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, a phenomenon has happened. The molecular structures, all that quarter, have vanished. It is now reappearing somewhere in this theater. It is a phenomenon rarely known. You may know it as quantum physics. Quantum mechanics, which something can be in two places at the same time. It's sort of like that, but not really. This is the dematerialization of that quarter, only to rematerialize somewhere else. And we must find it.
You will find it.
You will find it. I volunteer. Giselle will find it. But don't worry, we have help. Shawnee, we have 2 handkerchiefs, and you are going to lead us through the theater. Now, we're going to ask those in the audience to please look around. Hold these. Shawnee's going to hold this, and we are going to go out into the audience.
Okay.
Now, that quarter could be anywhere. Anywhere. So look around. It could be under your seat. Ooh. It could be in the hair of the person next to you.
Oh.
Or it could simply be floating in air.
I don't think so.
So, Giselle, we're going to ask you Let's go up. Let's go up. Now, all right. So the coin is slowly, the energy needs to go into your brain. It's slowly calling your name.
Coin, where are you?
Coin. It's going, she said, can you hear me? Can you hear? Coin. Where's the coin? Oh, I do not feel the vibrations anymore.
Oh, okay.
Let's turn around. Let's turn around, and let's see if we can come back down. Okay. All right. Now, as we come down, you must be thinking of the coin.
Okay.
And you must figure out from the vibrations of the coin, of the quarter, where it might ultimately be.
Well, I hope it's in my purse.
Yes. Absolutely. Now, wait. I am feeling some vibrations.
Oh.
So at this point, look around. Look around and tell me what you see. Something that might be like on the ground or something. What do you see? Look around and tell me what you see.
I don't see anything but nice shoes that I wish I had.
What? So there's shoes. No, it's something that it has to be inside.
Oh.
So like maybe what do you see around that someone might have to carry something in? It must be in something.
A purse?
A purse. Yes, what kind of purse do you see around?
Well, I see a red one.
A red purse?
And I love red.
You love, well, let's grab the red purse.
I can't grab it.
Madam, may we grab your red purse?
That's weird. But
That's okay. Let's grab it. I'll take the purse.
Yes, okay.
All right. Now, what else do you see? What else do you see?
I see a blue
A blue purse.
I'm not grabbing that one.
Oh, I'll take,
I like
madam.
the black one.
May we take the blue purse? Is a blue purse? So I have a red purse.
A red purse and a blue purse.
Okay. Could you join me down on stage? I'm going to take the red purse and the blue purse. Giselle, can you please? Here we are. Thank you so much. I'm coming down. All right, Giselle. I need for you, as we are coming down here, there's a number. There's two numbers, 1 and 2. I need for you to decide 1 or 2. One. You say number 1. All right. The red purse we said first. That's 1. The blue purse is second. That's 2. You said 1. We give you the red purse. All right. May we look in your purse, madam?
I do like red.
You do like red?
I do.
All right. So look in the purse and tell me what you see. What's in the purse?
This guy. Glasses case.
Glass case, yeah, that's good. What else?
Matches.
Matches?
Yeah.
All right, hold up the matches. Could you show the people the matches? I'll take the purse. All right. So describe the matches for us.
So it's a really nice matchbox with rubber bands around it, and it looks like something in the 1940s era.
There we go. All right. Could you open up the matchbox and tell us what's inside?
Okay. Matches and a red pouch.
A red pouch.
Which feels like a coin.
Oh, and could Tyler, Mr. Swanson, could you join us up here, please? So what is at the top of that red pouch? I'll take the matches. What have you got? What's on the top of the red pouch?
It's a rubber band.
A rubber band on the red pouch? Mr. Swanson, are you here? All right. Could you open up the red pouch?
This was not on my bingo card.
And tell me what you find.
Found the coin.
What coin?
The quarter.
Is that your quarter?
Yes.
Now, to be your quarter, it has to have the number 18. It must have that number 18 on that quarter. Is that right?
18 that I didn't tell you I wrote on there.
There we are, ladies and gentlemen!
Very good, thank you. I love magic.
Clearly, the world's greatest magic trick. Let's all take a bow. Let's all say, thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Siegfried the Great. Let's give all of our performers tonight another big round of applause. On behalf of United Arts, thank you for joining us and supporting us tonight. Our goal was to raise $12,000. Well, our total for tonight is $38,000. Thank you so much. And another special thank you again to all of our sponsors, our volunteers, and this beautiful facility, Maureen Daly and Katie Crush here at Fuquay-Varina Arts Center. Thank you so much for hosting us. Let's give them a big round of applause. I want to recognize our elected officials. If you are an elected official, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. If you represent Wake County Public School System as a teacher, an administrator, please stand. And thanks again to everyone here tonight for participating and celebrating and supporting Wake on Stage. Thank you. Safe travels to you tonight. Hope to see you again. If you won a silent auction bid, please pick that up on your way out. Be safe and have a great night. Thank you.